Okay, there we go. Thank you, Catherine. You know, I had this unplugged all day, and I guess I'll be going back and editing this one. Oh, good heavens. All right, so I will go back, but I started with coral, added some white, then I added some magenta with white, and then I added some cobalt blue. So I will go back and have to edit this. So frustrating. I've just about had it with technology lately. It's like I can't get it ever to work for me. Sometimes I just want to give up, but I don't want to give up on y'all. All right, so now I'm going to go in now with the cobalt blue, and I wanted to create kind of a periwinkle effect. So to make it kind of a purpley blue is what I'm going to go for. So I'm taking the cobalt with that lavender color. Let's just mix it together and just see what kind of a shade of blue we can get. So it's kind of this really pretty deep, almost like a purpley blue. In fact, I do kind of like it like that. Ah, thank you. Oh, I'll go back and edit it. That's the story of my life lately. Okay, so then I'm going to take this, and this is going to be where the lake is. So we're going to pull this across. Just taking my small flat brush at our horizon line here. So I'm just going to do the whole thing, and then I'm going to take a little bit of white and do some streaking in there to give us a few little layers. I'm going to have to go back and see if it even worked with my introduction. It probably didn't. So I'm taking a little bit of white on here. I'm going to take the edge of this. Well, actually, let's take the flat end and just kind of blend in gently some white. I'll put a little bit up here at the top too. Maybe get on the corner of your brush and you can kind of drag it across the top so you can get kind of a hazy light area at our horizon. And in this particular picture, this was a photograph that was taken by, just a local person, one of the local groups. There's no sun in this one. Or I take that back, I do see a little sun. It's just kind of peeking. I'll show you where it is. I'm just going to do some of this white. We got a lot of glare on there. Let me turn this light off and see if that helps us. It's a little bit better. Okay, that's better. Now it's not so glary. Okay, so there is a little sliver of sun in the back here. And it's kind of, if we take a bit of magenta, let me get my small brush here. Where's my little finger brushes? I'm just going to take a little bit of magenta and kind of put it right in here. Just a teeny tiny little arc. Let that dry. We're going to add white on top of that in a bit, but we need to get it in there first. And then the scene, this is actually like from the shore, so we actually will have some snow, pardon me, which is pretty blue. The snow actually ends up being pretty blue. I'm going to add some white to it, and I'm just going to create kind of a little snowy bank here from the shore. It's kind of the same tone as the lake because of the coloring. And then I'm going to take, we need a little bit of black here. I'm going to add in a darker area. Ooh, I just got peach on there, or coral. So I'm just going to mix. I've got a little bit on my brush here, and I'm going to bring in this darker area that's kind of more shadowy. I wish I had my little hair dryer. It's in my purse upstairs. I could beg somebody to go and get it for me. There we go. So we got our little sky there. Let's get the liner brush back out here. And we're going to do a couple little touch-ups here. I'm going to add a bright white right on top of our sun so that there's only, and it looks like it's going to blend in a little bit here, but that's right. We'll do one more layer once it's dry. It's only just like the edge of it is real bright and fiery looking, and then the rest is like bright, bright light. So it's going to be nice and bright. Just a little sliver on the horizon. And then I'm going to take some of this white and just kind of give a little highlight to the top of our snow. It's kind of like that. And then there's some really cool silhouettes of trees and things, but this part you can kind of make up on your own if you want. So you could put a silhouette of pretty much anything and get a little bit more. Oops. I need fresh white. It's all mucky. Just a dot. All right, and then let's just do some fun little trees here. Happy little trees. So all you need is your black. I think I'll use my flat brush to shape them. So just use the edge of the flat brush, and then you can just kind of create some trees on the shore. Like I said, you can make as many as you want. I'm going to put like a bigger one maybe over here. Let's get your main branches in, and then you can go back and get all your little fine details. I pulled a little snow up on there, but I kind of like how that looks, so I'm going to leave it. It's almost like a little highlight on there. Let me get some more black, just so I have something to actually dip into here. There we go. So one trick is to wet your brush and pull it to a point so you get a nice clean point here. Make sure your black is fresh. And then you can go in here and start to add, you know, your little branches and things. The more gentle you are, the tinier you can get the little branches. And if it's, you know, if you're struggling with this small brush here, you can always just get a little skinny paint pen to do your skinniest branches. That's always an option. Like I say, there's no shame in using the paint pen. Use the tool that's going to do the job. Another trick, like I said, if you get it kind of damp, you'll get a little bit more of an inky flow, and you can kind of get it thin that way too. It doesn't gob on so thick, so you can get kind of these skinnier, almost like dipping into an inkwell. You can get nice little skinny branches. Sorry, my hand's in the way here. I really should be painting something spring. I think today was like the first day of spring or something, but oh, this was such a pretty picture. I just wanted to paint it, so we'll definitely do some more springy paintings. I am recording this too, so if the live feed is a little bit sketchy, I've got the recording. Plus I'll have to edit the first part anyways because it's missing sound. Oh, woe is me. Only I could get my technology to cooperate every time I used it. There we go. Some more little branches in here. There we go. And then you can decide if you want, you could do, I don't know, maybe like one more little skinny tree that's kind of up closer to the lake, closer to the shore. This one will look really skinny though because it's farther away. It's kind of very gently. I want to keep it super skinny, otherwise it's not going to look far away. So I'm just being super duper gentle. Ugh, and then I do that. So what would we do with something like that? Well, we could put a little owl there, or it's still wet, so I'm going to cheat instead of turning it into something and just dip a little water and just pull it right off. That is if your canvas is dry in the background. If it's not dry yet, you can't really pull that off, but there. And I'm going to take a tiny bit of white. Do I have any left? Yes. And I'm just going to do a little white edge on the top of the snow here so that we can give that tree a little bit of a home. And it doesn't look like it's floating in the water. And there we go. It's our little sunrise over Lake Huron. I think that looks pretty good. And do the edges real quick. I think the trickiest part here is just painting the edges. There. Okie dokie. I'm gonna give it a quick signature. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna switch it back. Hopefully, I think I might have to fix the sound again on the other screen. Let's see. Okay, I think that works. All right. So I'll go back and edit that first part so that we have all of the colors and all that in there. And I will be seeing you soon. So hope you enjoyed this little painting. Be creative, be artistic, and thanks for getting connected in the Painted Toad. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.